Hey friends, it's Richard. It's Games Freezer. We're back. We're back with another one of our 10-minute tasters. We're over on the Nintendo Switch 2 today. We're playing Above Snakes. I think it's like a survival alternate Wild West style game from what I can see. And the purpose of the 10-minute taster is I take a game I've never played before, give you some first impressions of what I think of the game. Maybe in the first 10 minutes, might even be 20 minutes, might even be half hour. Depends how we get on with the game. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to click on play now and see where this goes. Right, we're going to click on start a new journey now. Ooh, adventure mode. Experience the stories of Above Snakes as intended. New biomes unlocked with linear story progression. Like that. Developer's recommendation to complete first includes a tutorial. Yes, that's what I want. This choice is permanent. Okay. To play another mode, you need to start a new journey. Right, let's press play. I'm excited for this. I like the look of the game of what I've seen in the screenshots. So, always a good start, eh? Just turning the sound up for me a bit. Although I don't think it's necessarily a very loud game. Maybe if I turned it up on the Switch, does that come across? No. Because I've docked it, then I think it's controlled primarily by the machine you've docked it to. And I've docked it, I'm capturing it through OBS, so that's probably what's dictating it. Here we go. Press button. Press A button. Right, is that A button or the A button? Let's see. Anyway, let's just press a button.
Conflict between the settlers and the first people was at its peak. The drums of war echoed across the land like a never-ending thunder. While war raged on, a love blossomed from the fields of hate. And from that love, a child was born. Ayana, who had eventually grown into her own, chose to travel the lands and learn for herself the histories of her lineage. With a heavy heart, her mother stayed behind in a town called Corpse Creek.
Nice.
On one fateful evening in Corpse Creek, the midnight skies were interrupted by a light of brilliant green. The awe of such an event quickly dissolved into horror as a flurry of stones of flame descended upon the town. Most folks fell victim to the debris and smoke that consumed the land, though the survivors quickly discovered that the bodies did not remain still for long. That night, Ayana had stayed in a lumberjack settlement far away from her beloved mother.
Right, we're going to get going. The next morning. 8 awake. Okay, what do you want me to do? Day 1, Hunter's Rest. Alright, moving with the... Ayana! Are you awake? Right, grab a backpack. Okay, is there anything else I can do there? Warm hands, let's do that. Okay, don't know what that does, but that's a nice little touch. Can't change the camera angle, so it's a set camera angle. Let's grab backpack. Your backpack. L to open it. You can access your backpack at any time. You can manage your inventory, craft items, and view your current quest. Note that some items require a special crafting station nearby to be craftable. Okay. Ooh, what's this? A book. Folks that can read might pay a decent price for it. Resale value too. Let's take it. Coin. It uses currency for buying and selling. 1 coin. Okay, inspect. It was really cramped in here with everyone sleeping in this one room last night. Okay. Inspect. At least it's warm and dry here. This is perhaps the only place now in Hunter's Rest where that is the case. Right, nothing else. Oh, I can inspect the painting. Hunter's Rest. Very nice. Right, onwards. Nice. What is going on here? Camera controls. Oh, I can rotate the camera. R to rotate. Yeah, left and right. Okay. Can I inspect or just... What's that? Okay, let's go and talk. Oh my. Oh my. Sniffles and weeps. What are we to do? The horror that came over us. Ask if she's okay. Ask her how you can help. How can I help? Is there anything I can do to help? Wipes tears from her eye. Actually, yes. The whole town is in ruins, so we can use all the help we can get. We would need logs to rebuild, even though we have that sawmill over there. I doubt whether we have enough logs to rebuild these houses. Ask her what she saw last night. Ask her if she has an axe. Ask her where she's from. Let's go, axe. To get you some logs, I need to chop down some trees with an axe. Do you have an axe I can borrow? I've been searching for my axe, but I can't find it among these ruins. I do have flint, though. If you tie it to the strong branch, perhaps you can craft yourself a primitive axe. I also have these hard antlers for you, which may be useful. There should be plenty of materials around here to craft some primitive tools. Cheers, bruv. Looks like these people need my help. I need an axe to help chop down some trees, but Joe only gave me flint. Let's see what's around here to craft a primitive axe. Gather branches, open your backpack, craft the primitive axe. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Long press on A gets me some branches. I don't know how many I need, but we'll have a look. Okay, I've got a flint. Got a hard antler and 2 branches. To make an axe, I need 1 branch, 1 flint. Craft item. Lovely stuff. Okay, equip your primitive axe and chop a tree. Get some lumber. How do I equip my axe? Primitive axe. Workbench. Equip your primitive axe. No. Must be in the backpack, right? Oh, okay, I want to go consumables, equipment. Right, here we go. Equip. Gear level 3. Chop a tree. I want to search it. I want to chop it, bro. Oh, there's a dive button. Oh, what's going on here? Ah. Y is to unsheath my weapon. And then use it with Y again. Here we go. Right, gathering rocks. Rocks are another useful resource. I can make a primitive pickaxe. Smash some rocks around here. Craft primitive pickaxe. Gather rocks. And how do I craft a primitive pickaxe? I've got everything I need, so let's craft it. Good stuff. Equip. Ooh, what's this? Lumber. Lumber. What did I want to do? Oh, I want to hit some rocks. Gather rocks. Turn to Joanne. Hello, can I go and have a look at this green thing, please? No? Elephant in the room. We're not going to talk about it. Right, Joanne. Joanne. Alright, time to get started, wouldn't you say? The sawmill was only set up to saw lumber, plus it's unusable in its current state anyway, so we'll have to build a log cabin instead of a plank one. Fair enough. But first, how can I forget? Before we build a new house, we need to take down the old one. My mind really is a mush these days. If you craft a hammer, you can use it to tear down my old ruined house to free up some space, and later you can adjust the house if you need to. Craft a hammer! If I craft a hammer, get plant fibre, craft a hammer, take down Joe's old house. Right, how am I going to get plant fibres? Any chance? Do I just hit grass? Ah, one of these. Look. It's not really doing anything. How do I get plant fibres? So that's a rock, right? Maybe I need to chop a tree with it. No. Okay, maybe I need to go in and get myself my axe. Unsheath my axe. Hit a bush. Yes, you know that. Okay, hammer. Time to craft my hammer. Well, I don't need plant fibres for a hammer, by the way. Oh, to tie on the rocks. So I've only got 2 out of the 3 plant fibres. Okay, let's go and find another plant. Good work. Let's craft the hammer. Hammer to fall. Yes, wrecking crew. Let's equip my hammer. And we are going to take down this, I'm assuming. Oh, that's good. Right. Adjusting structures with hammer. Use the hammer to alter pre-existing buildings or ones you built yourself. You get back some of the resources. Cool. To start building, I need to make a workbench. Some plants around here should get me the plant fibres I need. Craft a workbench, set up the workbench. Okie doke. Where are those? Ah, there we go. That's where the camera comes in handy, of moving it around. I like the fact I'm just working on this little square of land. Keeps it quite focused. And obviously this is part of the tutorial. Assuming I can't fall off the edge. No. Just going to have a little look around here as well to see what we've got. That's lumber. Anyway, let's craft a workbench. Standard procedure. Workbench. Okay. Right, set up the workbench. Where am I setting it up? I could set it up here, couldn't I? Right, so how do I set it up? Equip my hammer. Hammer to fall. No. How do I set up the workbench? Do I equip the workbench? Maybe I equip the workbench. No. Getting started. Craft and upgrade workstation not in range. So how do I set up the workbench? Hang on, I've got, look, down in the bottom left, my face is covering up some of the stuff. Let's, see that? Some of the UI is getting covered up by my noggin. So, look, you see I can choose bottom right, okay. Right. Assuming. Right, so you choose it and then you push up when you're on the one you want. I can rotate with L. Where was I going to put the workbench? Put in that little clearing over there. Oh. Yeah, over here. That's it. Place. A, to interact with the workbench. With your workbench, you can use craft building. You can craft building parts, create shelter, crafting stations, refining resources, both usual and decorative furniture, upgrade a workbench, enables additional crafting recipes, but requires certain materials. Okay, pretty standard stuff. Right, let's move my noggin again to somewhere where it's not going to be in the way. Maybe up there, top right. Hello. I cleaned up the mess that the meteorites created. Time to build a new home for Joanne. There's more lumber at the old sawmill. Craft at least 4 foundations at the workbench. Build a new home with the walls and roofs. Okay, with walls and roofs. 4 foundations. Where do I want to be? There. Okay, I want some foundations. What type of foundations can I build? So, for a foundation, I need 1 lumber. So I need 4 lumbers to get 4 craft item. Craft item. Craft item. Move my noggin as well because the notification shows up there. I'm gonna go dead center now. Alright, let's see if that works. Right, I need 1 more piece of lumber. There we go. Okay, log foundation, craft item. Right, log foundation. What does that mean then? So I want to build sort of here, right? Let's have that angle. And I want to come over to here and then push up. Right. Place. Shelter and perks. The better a shelter is constructed, the more shelter it provides. The more shelter it provides, the more perks it will unlock that give bonuses. Oh, that's good. Well. Right. I wouldn't mind making her something that's pretty cool. I'll get some more. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's all gone. So, anything else around here? Just want to get all the wood I can get. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Why are we not talking about the dead body? It's just laying there. One, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, anything here? No. Right, so let's come back here. And I want walls, right? So what do I want to do? I want to go to my crafting bench. Okay, log foundation. Don't want that. I want a log wall. Log window. There we go. Log door. That's what I want. So I need some branches for that. So let's go and get some branches. I think I can get one branch. Got a feather as well. Two branch. Three branch. Feather. One branch. Two branch. Three branch. Right. Back here. Let's get ourselves a door. Yeah. Got enough for that. Log door. Right. Where are we going to put the log door? Whoop. So we are going to place it either there or there. Let's go there. Nice. And then maybe a window. Let's go and build a window. So we've got that window there. Let's take the old window back. I've got my window back. Yeah. Right, there we go. This is good. This is good. Now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 walls if I can manage that. Got log wall, log step. Oh, step as well. Flat roof. Yeah. Anyway, let's go with the log walls. Can only do 4 of these, and then I'll have to get some more lumber. I'm assuming I'm getting lumber by chopping trees down, right? Uno, dos, tres, and cuatro. And then I need to chop some trees, so I can use my axe here. See, I'd have been able to do this easier earlier on if I could have seen the quick select in the bottom left instead of my noggin. That's plenty of lumber, so 2 more walls and a roof. 2 more walls. Uno and dos, and then a roof. Log roof. Log flat roof. Let's go with this one. Okay. So 2 walls. Oh, got stuck there. Let's come around this way. Although, to be fair, I could probably place the wall without being standing right next to where I want to place it. And then I want to... Is this only half a roof, right? Well, it's a quarter of a roof. Ah. Nearly there, right. Okay, so I need some... Need some more timber. Oh, did I? Oh. Because it's close to the edge, some of it fell off the edge, didn't it? Normally get 4, don't you? Why am I... Looked like I was crouching. Don't know if I was. Oh no, you only get 3. Thought you got 4. Right, okay, so see if I can build some more of me roof. Oh. Gonna need more plant fibres, basically. Plant fibres come from the ground. Oh, I don't know if I've got any though. Can I go flat roof, pitch roof? That might do it. What with axe? Yeah. Right. Why am I crouching? Crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Right, here we go. So that gave me 2. Oh look, I can go in and out. I didn't even realise that. So you want to come across here. Rotate. Rotate. Oh, I did too many, look. Good building system. Hey! Return to Joanne. Yeah, look at that, Joanne. Look what I've built you. Can I go inside? Beautiful. Just listening to the rain in your house. Wow, look at that home. Great work, Ayana. There's something else that requires our immediate attention, though. I just realised that the person lying over there is still breathing after all this time. Unbelievable, Joanne. You've just left that poor person there. He inhaled the smoke of the meteorites last night and fainted. Later, some debris seemed to have wounded him. Oh, he's going to be a zombie. When I found him this morning, I checked on him and was certain he wasn't breathing anymore. Oh dear. But maybe there's still hope for him. I doubt it. Do you know what to do? Tell her that you know how to help, or tell her that you've never provided medical care. Yeah. I've never provided medical care to anyone. Bandages should help stop the bleeding. Maybe there's still some in the clutter in the old sawmill. Right. Stop the bleeding. Find a bandage. Bandaggio. Any chance? I'm up this step. Is this a door? Yeah. Sprint in, ZR to sprint. You can take short breaths to move fast to be where this costs stamina. Stamina is low for a long period, will have a negative effect on your fatigue. Okay. What the? Hunter's Rest resident? She's been sitting there all this time, mate. Book. People pay money for them. I'm not going to talk to him yet. I'm going to loot his house. Oh look, pocket watch. 23. More coins. Good stuff. Crate. Bandage. Yes. Barrel. Pocket watch. Book. Nice. Get some loot here. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Anything else? Anything else? No, right. Let's chat to this dude. I thought he had some kind of mask on. It's a beard. Hey there. How did you sleep? Tell him you slept fine. Yeah, go on in. I slept fine, and you? That's good, I guess. The sounds and green lights kept me awake. Like there was something outside. Have you seen this place? It's ruined. It used to be so cosy in here with everyone. There you go. But he's still sitting down. He's not doing anything to help out. Heal wounded person, 1 bandage. Here we go. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh no. He turned into one of those things. Be careful, they're extremely aggressive. Cheers, Joey. Thanks for that. ZL to perform a dodge roll. Perform a dodge roll help you during fights. These lands are full of dangers, especially at night time. Such wildlife or lost souls are roaming around to be plagued. To be careful. Okay. Wait. Just dodge rolling. What do I want to arm myself with? An axe. Oh, no, not a house. Quick. Right. Here we go. You're not going to let me... Oh. Oh, should be dodging. Hit and roll. Hit and roll. Hit and roll, yes. Hit and roll. Loot. Yes, you know that. What we got? Sanity minus 20. Oh, God. Canned beans. Let's talk to Joanne. That poor guy. I think that people who inhaled the smoke of the meteorites are turning into these monstrosities. It's so horrible. You look pale. You okay? Tell her that you're okay. Yeah. I'm okay. Just a little hungry from all that work and fighting. We should have some food around. The surroundings of Hunter's Rest always have berry bushes aplenty as well. Why don't you use this map and search for some berries to snack? Ooh, map. Hands over a map. Don't starve. Hard work fine make me hungry. I should go find some berry bushes and eat a bite. Place a plains world piece. Don't know what that means. Eat some berries. Return to Joanne. So I'm assuming... Oh, creating world pieces. To create a world piece, the world of Above Snakes consists of world pieces. Each piece is its own biome and contains various resources. Some world pieces are unique, while others can appear multiple times. Okay. Make a new world piece. How do I do that, in fact? Make a new world piece. How do I make a new world piece? Place a plains world piece. Oh, down? Right, down it is. Create a new world piece. Select world piece. Right, and then I can put it wherever I want. That's really cool, actually. I like that. So let's go over here. That's brilliant. And it still delineates between where you were, where you are now. Because you've got like a crack along there. That's cool, I like that. So how would I harvest these berries? Just go up to them? Or chop them? Well, that's... Scouting. To create more world pieces, you need to scout your surroundings first. Your scouting progress is shown at the bottom of the screen. Note that you can stack up scouting to 3 world pieces, but scouting takes longer the more pieces you hold. Oh, okay. Must be these berries here. Why am I crawling around like a hunchback? Collect huckleberries. Bottom right of the hunger interface, your needs first: hunger, fatigue, and sanity, health. They will decrease over time, even more so while doing heavy work. Certain actions decrease your needs even further, such as digging graves. God. Decreasing your sanity when any of your needs decrease to 0, you gain a debuff. Okay. Just getting huckleberries. Right, okay. Eat some berries. It's good how it all just gets added in automatically to this bottom part. Like that. Return to Joanne. Right, okay. I'm going to eat a bit more. Eat a bit more. There you go. Right. I'm really enjoying this so far. It looks lovely. There's plenty more to discover though, isn't there? Jeez, I'm only on the second square. But hopefully you've enjoyed 10 Minute Taster as much as I've enjoyed making this one. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you have, press like and subscribe to the channel. Helps us get new games into the Games Freezer. Hopefully, if you've enjoyed it, you'll also like to head over to Twitter and Instagram, and that's @GamesFreezer. That's where we live most days of the week over there on Twitter and Instagram. We're also over on Blue Sky. That's at gamesfreezer.co.uk, and we're also over at www.gamesfreezer.co.uk, which is where we put everything we've done over the last decade or so. So, my friends, until next time, I'll be reading a letter from Joanne, who is deeply sorry she had to leave all of a sudden. Goodbye, my friends.